Hello, welcome to the Career Coach presentation. My name is Kelly Powell. I'm an advisor at the South Plains College Reese campus, and I'm looking forward to speaking to you today about this great resource that we have that's available not only to students, but also to community members, high school counselors, high school students, and just anybody that is interested in exploring their career options and learning more about their interest and how those interests relate to careers. So this is Career Coach, and this is what it looks like. So the first thing that you may have a question about is, how do I get here? So the way that you get to this resource is from the South Plains College website. So if you just first go to southplainscollege.edu right here, this is the main South Plains College website. So it'll be right here. You're going to scroll to the very bottom, and you're going to see this picture changes. This is the Career Coach link, and you'll just click on that link, and it's going to take you to Career Coach, and this is what it looks like. So Career Coach has a lot of very powerful features. The first thing is you can take an assessment. You can browse careers. You can browse programs. There's a section specifically for veterans. And we also have a build resume feature. So it's very powerful. We're going to talk about some of these options. The first thing is, I do recommend that you sign up and create a profile. You don't have to do this. This is optional, but there's no fee, and it takes about a minute to 2 minutes to sign up. If you sign up and create a profile, then when you take your assessment, it saves your results. So you can see here that I've already created my own profile and I took the assessment and it saved my results. So this way I can take the assessment the next day, I can come back and look at it, or, I can make an appointment with my advisor or my counselor, and then I can go over my assessment results and my career matches with my advisor or my counselor later on, or the week later, or whenever. So it saves my results. It also allows me to upload a resume. So if I go to Resume Builder, I can use the Resume Builder feature where it actually lets me go in and answer questions and use the software in Career Coach to build a resume. Or if I already have a resume, I can upload it directly, up to 6 different resumes, to Career Coach. And that way I have a resume online that I can always access. But this is only available if I create that profile, okay? So that is a nice feature. So there again is my assessments for my profile, okay? So I've already taken that, and it tells me about my 3 areas. And then it's going to show me my career top matches. So we're going to talk about the assessment and the matches first, because that's probably what most people are interested in. So with your top matches, it breaks it down into different areas, and you're going to see that it has 100% match, 80% match, so on and so forth. So the first thing is, no career assessment is going to answer all of life questions and basically tell you what you're going to be when you grow up. That's not how any of them work. Unfortunately, I know sometimes we want somebody to answer those questions for us, but that's not how it works. Same things with these matches. You can't just rely on this match. You have to dig a little bit deeper. So one of the things that you'll see on mine is I'm 100% match here. And so you may just look at that and go, okay, that means I need to be a teacher. But what we really have to do is expand each one of these and dig a little bit deeper. Okay, so when we see this, we look at 100% match, and then we see a little deeper breakdown in each one of these. If we went just by this, we might stop there and not look any deeper. But when we look here at human services, even though it's an 80% match for the broad category, when we dig a little deeper than that, we can see that with counseling and mental health services, I'm actually 100% match in that area. So that may make me go, well, what is in that area? If I click in that area, I'm going to get even a more detailed breakdown of the jobs in that area. And it's going to give me a breakdown in the matches there. One of the things about this software is it allows me to dig even deeper. Maybe I don't know, what is a social and community service manager? Well, I don't know what that is, so let me click on that. It's going to give me a breakdown of what that job is, salary range, job openings. Now, these are based on the area that is selected over here. So if I change that area, for instance, to Lubbock, that will change the salary range and the job openings. This is based on live data. Again, if I change it to, let's say, Dallas, that changes the salary range and the job openings. This is pretty important because for some of us, we know my family's lived here for 10 generations. I'm not planning to move, or I can't wait to get out of Lubbock. I'm going to move to Austin. We need to change that to determine what does this change, right? So it gives us salary and job. We click on About. It's going to give us daily tasks for this job. So what does this job do? Gives me an idea of what to expect. It gives me education level. So I know I'm going to have at least a bachelor's, probably a master's. Wages, employment. And if I'm looking at this area, I can look at, okay, who hires for Lubbock? Where are the jobs? These are the places that are hiring. Similar careers. This is probably my favorite area if I'm exploring. So maybe this wasn't 100%, but I'm kind of interested. I can look into these other areas. I'm actually a higher match for this area. What does that tell me? Very different median salary. Like that a little bit better. What does this job do? What are the tasks? What's the employment? Where are the jobs? Interesting. So it lets me kind of explore a little bit more into each one of these areas. We even have a live job posting area. Of course, these are based on the Indeed job postings. So I can even look into different areas like that. And again, this is generated based on my assessment and my career matches. But again, I don't want to go just based on this 100% match. I want to dig into each one of these areas a little bit deeper, because in some of these areas, even though I'm only a 78% match, for this particular area, I'm a 99%. Government and public administration, I'm a 79% here. Again, this is based on interest only, not necessarily skills, but it does let you kind of dig into and research these different areas. So that's what the assessment does. It kind of generates different things like that. And again, if you create a profile, it allows you to research that. The other area that I think is powerful is maybe you know what you're interested in, but you want to learn more about that career. This is great for high school students. A lot of times they have an area, but they don't really know what the job entails. So let's say I know I want to be a doctor. Okay, high school students, it's a popular career. So let's just put doctor in there. It's going to let us search for that area. And I can say, whoa, that's a whole lot of different kind of doctors. Let's just look at family and general practitioners. So looking at this, salary looks good. For the Lubbock area, again, is where I'm looking, right? But one of the things to think about is there's only 9 job openings a year in the Lubbock area. That's something to think about. Gosh, only 9 jobs. Then when I look at About, got to think about that education level. If I have children or other responsibilities, that's a whole lot of education, long-term investment. Is that something that I'm really willing to commit that much time to? Maybe I'm interested in that because that's really the only thing I hear people talking about. But what are other careers? Click on the similar careers. Well, maybe I've never thought about being a nurse, but that's something that might be interesting. Or an internist, or what about a pharmacist? Or what's a nurse practitioner? I've never heard of that before. 26 jobs in the area versus only 9. Still over 100,000. That's not bad. What's the education level? A master's degree. Master's degree versus a doctoral degree, still over $100K a year. That might be something I want to look into. So looking at that similar careers allows me to kind of look into different areas that are similar to, but not exactly the same, and then dig a little bit deeper into each one of those careers. Okay, so looking at wages, looking at employment, I can look at live job postings for the area. It's a powerful tool that kind of lets us do further in-depth study into the different areas that maybe we haven't heard of or thought about in the area. Just as a point, when you look at the area of Texas and you look at things like nursing versus a doctor, in this area, nursing actually is more needed as far as a career field than medical doctors in the entire state of Texas, but especially for the West Texas area. So looking at those things like how many jobs are actually in the area, that's kind of important because, we want to actually be able to find a job. We want to be able to be employable. So those are some things to look into when you are looking at jobs. Again, we talked about the resume builder. One thing with the veterans piece that we mentioned at the bottom, if you are a veteran and you're using the resume builder, there is a piece where you can put the terminology from your MOS, and it will use the terminology on your MOS and connect it to current terminology in the workforce so that there's a connection there as well. So that piece where we talked about the piece about are you a veteran, it's designed to kind of use the veteran terminology and combine it to a current terminology for job searches. So browsing by career is a powerful tool. Taking the career assessment is a powerful tool. Using the resume builder is also very nice, a nice little tool that we have on there. If you've never put a resume together before, you can use that resume builder as well. So nice tool that's available, like I said, not only for students, but also for anybody in the community. Having that profile built to where you can save your assessment results and then come and talk to an advisor is great. One of the things about using this tool in conjunction with an advisor that's kind of key is when you look at programs, there are some jobs that may pop up that when you look at programs, you're not going to find that we have a program. For instance, if you're interested in sonography, you're going to find that we don't offer a sonography program. But if you talk to an advisor, what you're going to find out is that we don't offer sonography, but we offer the prerequisites that you have to take to get into a sonography program. We don't offer a dental hygiene program, but we offer the prerequisites that you need to take to get into a dental hygiene program. One of the second jobs, most highest demand jobs in this area, especially the West Texas area, is truck driving. So if you did a search on the South Plains College website for truck driving, you're going to find that we don't offer truck driving. However, we do offer a truck driving program through our continuing education side of the house. So again, coming and talking to an advisor, we can help you find that program, okay? See how we talk about annual job openings? That's for the Lubbock area. If you change this for Midland, see how that jumped up to over 1,000 jobs? Again, if you see that we don't have the program, see no program is found, that's because this program is through our continuing education side of the house. So using this tool in combination with an advisor is really key. So I would encourage you to use this tool, create a profile, use your assessment, and then use your advisors, come and talk to us in an advising and testing office so that we can connect you to the programs, to the prerequisites that we do offer, and also connect you to programs, if we don't offer it, where are the programs offered here in the state of Texas or through continuing education. Again, we're happy to be working with you. We're glad that you chose South Plains College, and we look forward to seeing you come by and see us, and have a great day.